Okay, here's one more example of u-substitution. Again, we're looking for which part is more difficult. And here I'm going to take u to be x squared plus 4x. And when I do that, I get that du dx is equal to 2x plus 4. And so that'll imply that du is equal to 2x plus 4 times dx. And you'll notice that I don't have a 2x plus 4 here, but I have an x plus 2. So if I want to write that in terms of x plus 2 times dx, I have to factor out a 2. And so this is not equal to du, but it is equal to du over 2. If I divide both sides by 2, I get du over 2 equals x plus 2 dx. So I can just substitute in x plus 2 plus dx is equal to du over 2. And then this part right here is the square root of u then. So let me write this whole thing over again. I have the square root of x squared plus 4x times x plus 2 dx, and I'm saying that this is equal to the integral of the square root of u times du over 2. Right, so that was the du over 2, this was the square root of u. And so now I'm going to rewrite that just to simplify it a little bit. I can bring the 1/2 out front because it's just a constant. So I can write this as the 1/2 times the integral of u, the square root of u du, or I could write that as 1/2 u to the 1/2, the integral of u to the 1/2 du. And now this is easy to integrate. That is u to the 3/2, and then you have to divide by 3/2 and add c. And dividing by 3/2 is the same as multiplying by 2/3. So I could say that this is 2/3 times 1/2 u to the 3/2 plus c. 2/3 times 1/2 is 1/3. So this is 1/3 u to the 3/2 plus c, and then we substitute back in for u, of course. So this is x squared plus 4x to the 3/2 plus c. And if I wanted to write it with a square root, you don't have to do this, but if you wanted to, you could write this as the square root of x squared plus 4x quantity cubed, right? It's the same as that to the 3/2 plus c. I personally kind of prefer this for my answer, but if you like square roots, you can insert that. And now you should check that when you take the derivative of this 1/3 x squared plus 4x raised to the 3/2 plus c, that you get back the square root of x squared plus 4x times x plus 2.